across me. My mind shuts down and I can't compete. My body's shaking and I'm scared to say just how I feel. Gotta turn on that noise so I can make the right choice. I need to know, as if you won't listen, I might just have to go. I want to leave this all behind. Can we close this door for peace of mind? 'Cause I'm not the one to...
Damn it, I messed it up. What's up, everybody? Holy shit, whatever. Everyone saw the last of the Comic Nerds. I'm going to play it again because I'm very upset about that. Okay, better. Because I missed it because I accidentally put the wrong cutscene into the, or transition into the thing. So it blocked most of the Comic Nerds intro, which really upset me. So
that's
now,
the highlight of this show.
That's one of the best parts. That's what I always look forward to playing that. Very awesome. But anyway,
people come on here to hear us talk. They came here for the intro.
that's it. That's really it. Then they leave. Ted says, I'm playing Hal Jordan in all caps. And he said, why is Shane blue? Because if he was green, he would die, man. That's a good reference. Now, yeah, it's just the lighting of his background and stuff. But yeah, it's the lighting. it's the lighting. No, he's not a Smurf. He's still Shane. Anyway, what is up, everybody? We're back. We're back with 90, episode 90. Those lights are bright. Yeah, he's got some bright lights, man. But yeah, we got some. We're on episode 90, guys. That's insane. We have 10 more episodes before we reach the big triple dig. Yeah, we have some pretty solid stuff for the 90th episode, to be honest with you. We got some interesting trailers that we're going to talk about. We have some interesting Marvel and DC news. And at the end, I have a fun little question that I'm going to ask you guys. And it's fun. I don't think it's going to, cause a lot of stir and commotion. It's not like one of those questions that like involve debates or anything. It's just, it's a fun little question that I think I'm interested on. I saw, and I was like, wonder what Shane and Andrew will think or say. So we got that at the end, and I'm very curious about that. So first off on the agenda, as always, guys, how you been, man? It's been 2 weeks. How's everyone been? Ted, how have you been? The Hal Jordan situation is going to be half of the stream. Yes, it is. It's going to be actually a big conversation, so we'll get there. But guys, how you doing, man? It's been a couple weeks, and yeah, how have you been in these past couple weeks?
Been good. It's been relaxing. Everything's just been quiet. That's what I realized. It's been quiet. I haven't really gone out to bars and stuff in a long ass time. So it's just been like a quiet past couple of weeks for me, but in a good way, not in a bad way. Like, yeah, definitely in a good way.
Oh, good. I noticed that you have another background change. No, wait. Well, the background looks a little bit different. Yeah.
I just got like these lights
last week
and I put it in. Yeah, and for the life of me, I can't get it to work the way I want it to work, so I might have to change them out. But yeah, that's what I have so far. They'll change. I'm trying to update this little vibe I'm going to have going on here.
It's coming together, man. Yeah. I like it.
Well, thank you.
Shane, how you doing, man?
I have been going to the bars more.
Ooh.
So it's one of those things, it's like we always kept talking like find your favorite bar and then like be a regular and stuff like that. I forgot that I've gone here before. And I was like, bro, why did we stop coming? And I was like, the vibes are immaculate. I was like, I've been regularly doing that more, which has been fun. Hasn't been helpful to my drinking habits, but
nice.
Like, yeah, it's a good change of pace.
And your wallet, that must be expensive. Bars?
I mean, you just get a pitcher of beer and just
that's true. People. That's true.
Not too bad.
See, you talked about like, finding the bar and being a regular there. I found my like restaurant, like we go there so often now, they know me. So like they have like this kid, like the kid that works the counter, like he knows like when I order, like I'll be there, and like he knows what I look like. He knows like, oh, like okay here, and then like as soon as I park, he knows my car now. So now like
Oh shit.
when I pull up, like I can literally see him from my car as I'm parking. He's already turning around to grab my order. And then like as I come into the thing, he's just like, "It's all set, man." I'm like, "This dude's a fucking legend." Like I love that guy.
Fucking amazing.
So he recognizes me as like a regular, but he knows my face. So he's like, he gives me like all extra stuff. Like if I ask for extra stuff, he'll give it to me. Like he's all good. He's a cool dude, man. Like I tip him every time. It's a great place, but he knows like even online, we'll order online and he knows because we have an account. He's like, "Oh, okay, there you go." So like it's great. It's so good.
What type of food is it?
It's like a standard like Italian pizza place, you know, but it's a Greek pizza place. I think they're Greek, but it's like, you know, pizza, like subs, clubs, wraps,
What's your usual?
calzones.
The one
We
that
don't
always
really
grabs.
we don't do like we'll get like a couple of different things. We'll get like a calzone. Sometimes we'll get like a gyro. We'll get like something like a club, and we'll split the club or like a pizza. Um, so yeah, it's a good place. I like the place a lot. We always usually recommend it if people are around the area, but they know me, and that is like a sense of pride.
That's cool.
Yeah, but also
I
like,
want to do.
bruh, like, damn, I order from this place a lot. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's
I need to start. That's one of those things. It's like because I live in the downtown area of my city, and like you just walk down the street 5 minutes, and like you're smack dab in the middle of everything, and like I keep telling myself, I was like, okay, just explore the restaurants and the bars, because there was like a new restaurant that opened up, and it's basically known as a whiskey bar. So it's just the whole rack, like the shelves are stocked with whiskey, but it's like whiskey and steak.
Mm,
I want to do that. I need to do that. That
interesting.
sounds good. I mean, that sounds expensive.
It does sound very
But it sounds
expensive. They
great.
can be very expensive.
Yeah.
hmm And let's see what else. Over the past couple of weeks, I have re-gotten myself into Yu-Gi-Oh, and I have been building my deck with my grandpa's best cards. So I I actually had most of the cards that I needed. So I just kind of like, I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in a while. But I've been getting really, really back into it. Like sometimes I'll play like the online version, but I love my cards, and like it's just nostalgic for me. But I had most of the cards that I needed. I just bought the rest of the cards, and I finally have them all. And so now I'm really excited. So I think I might go to some locals. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now, but there's some locals that happen nearby me on like Saturdays. So if I'm free on a Saturday, I might drop by. It's only like a 3 hour thing, 4 hours, and I might just play with my Dark Magicians. I don't know. I've gotten super back into it, man. I bought this new deck box. It even has like the symbol on it. I double sleeve my cards like because I can take care of my cards. I got like dividers now. I have Dark Magician Girl sleeves for the side deck or the extra deck. Like I'm in. I really like it. I've always liked Yu-Gi-Oh, man. I just like always like we had a time where we were super into Yu-Gi-Oh. We even tried to go to that cabin and do like a Yu-Gi-Oh cabin and do like a huge tournament. It never happened because we all got drunk and like ended up swimming in the pool and stuff. But still fun.
Hey, you're not going to the cabin this year, right? I mean, you can't go to the cabin this year. When was the baby due?
The baby's due on October 15th.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you definitely
No. I told them no already. Like it's just impossible. Yeah,
I've been contemplating going.
Demetra's gonna be healing. She's gonna be healing for like 6 to 8 weeks, dude. Like I can't do that. I'm not leaving. I got a newborn. It's just not gonna work out. Yeah, maybe next one, but this one is a no for me. But yeah, guys. So yeah, that's kind of our lives, guys. I hope everyone is also doing very well and that they've had a great week. Or 2 weeks, because we kind of have been gone for 2 weeks here. But yeah, so we are. Ooh, let me see. Ted just said, I had a funny thing happen recently. My dog Ted, that is why his name is Ted, has become famous with our food delivery service. Oh my gosh, he even has his name in their system now. He gets all the cuddles when they come around. That's awesome. That's really cool. I'm sure they look forward to they look forward to going to your house too. When they see an order from, they're like, oh, like yeah, hell yeah, like they go around and they're like they can't wait to see your dog. So that's great. Those are always really great to see. So I'm glad that people like your dog Ted. I'm sure everyone likes Ted because Ted is awesome. But yeah, so that's really kind of it with everyone's lives. Why don't we get into it, guys? So 2 weeks, of course, unfortunately, something sad has happened, and that is Dorothy Elias Fan. I think that's how you pronounce her name, who was the voice of Conan in Naruto and a voice of a lot of other characters and a lot of other shows, has unfortunately passed away. So that is pretty unfortunate. I will admit that I only know her from Naruto. So I don't really know her work, but I'm sure she was very talented. So that's just kind of sad. But that's the only sad news for today. Now we have some interesting news, some crazy news, and some cool news. And that is, I don't know if any of you guys have seen this show. If you haven't, I highly recommend. But Ted Lasso is getting a 4th season.
The way they ended it, I don't know. Like,
yeah,
I mean, they can, but
it
was a nice ending that they gave us.
It was a very nice ending, and I honestly feel like they meant to have it 3. Like it was meant to be a 3-season show. But it was a phenomenal show. I loved the show.
Oh my god, yeah.
So
3 was definitely good.
3 was definitely good.
I don't know what show it is.
What? You don't know what the show is?
Oh my god, it's worth the watch.
I don't know what this show is.
Oh, it's literally worth the watch. It's about a I think he's from like Tennessee or something.
Yeah, he's basically a football coach who became a football coach,
but a soccer
in the UK
coach.
with 2 different football.
Yeah, he was an American football coach in America, and he was going through some like relationship problems, marriage problems, and stuff like that. So he kind of decided like he needs a new kind of leaf, and he was hired as a soccer coach in the UK, and it was basically like he was hired on purpose to become like to sabotage the team because they thought that he was going to be like a joke because he doesn't know how to, play soccer or anything. But then like he's just like this super nice guy, and he ends up like
super likable character.
He ends up befriending the soccer team, and the soccer team completely obviously changes, but he changes, and it like overall it was just such a really good show. I actually like it was hilarious. It was really, really well done. I thought it was really, really fucking good. And I think that they're going to have a 4th season. So that's going to be really cool. They're going to have some of the original cast members. I think that it's really something to look forward to. You've heard of it before, only really seen clips of it on Instagram. Highly recommend if you guys ever have the chance to watch it.
Must watch.
Phenomenal show.
Yeah.
10
it's
out of 10.
It's definitely a fun show to watch.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. So season 4 apparently is happening. We found out some news on Jurassic World. I don't know if you guys knew that there was a new Jurassic World movie coming out, and that is going to have and star damn it, what's her name? Hold on, I had it. Yes, thank you. It's going to be Scarlett Johansson is the main character. The new Jurassic World is going to be called Rebirth. So I'm sure they're going to rebirth another Jurassic World because they never fucking learn. And then it's also going to star Jonathan Bailey, Rupert Friend, and Mahershala Ali, which I'm really interested in. So the guy who's playing Blade is also going to be in this new movie here. So that is
considering that's still called Jurassic World, that means it's still in the same
it's still the same universe. The whole thing is in the same universe. Even Jurassic
World.
So
it's like, how far into the future is this?
Oh, I don't know.
Because I'm assuming, because the dinosaurs were running free.
Yeah.
Like, towards the end,
Well, so like Jurassic World was a continuation of Jurassic Park. And Jurassic Park was originally that. And then it was like, 20 years into the future? And then they made Jurassic World. But yeah, at the end, I think you said something like, I didn't see the last movie, but I know that like at the end, I think like dinosaurs were kind of just like roaming free in like a certain area. So I don't know how this is going to happen, but it's starring Scarlett Johansson, so that's really it. Let me see. Another reboot, yay! I will 100% go see it. Still waiting for Mahershala Ali's Blade. It's never going to happen at this point. Yeah, I don't know. They don't even have a script or a director. They don't even have a director at the moment. Their director just recently left, so they're gone. And no script, no director. So who freaking knows at this point if there's going to be a Blade? I mean, it was supposed to come out next year. They haven't even started filming, so I doubt that it's coming out next year. Also, what the hell is up with the second part of the Spider-Man movie? Where the hell is that?
Yeah, I completely forgot that existed until you brought it up.
It was supposed to be in March. April, May, June, July, August, September. It's 6 months. 6 months since this movie was supposed to actually be released, and it's not. And we haven't heard anything.
Was the bulk of it already done? Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on?
It was supposed to be a two-parter, and the second part was supposed to release in March of this year. And then March of this year came and passed, and there was no updates. Like, we haven't heard anything. No one has said from the producers, no directors, the company, no one said, hey, we're just going to postpone this movie. There's no updates on this. I haven't heard a single thing of people confirming.
Get online, start a whole petition.
But, like, you know what I mean?
We want answers.
Well, so one day, I think what's going to happen, because we haven't gotten any updates as to, like, why this movie hasn't dropped on time. I think one day they're just going to drop it. Like, I think they're going to be like, oh, like, they're going to throw one trailer out, and they're going to be like, oh, this is going to come out a month from now. Let's go see it. And everyone's going to lose their shit. You know what I mean? But I have been waiting for this movie to come out. People are saying Wesley Snipes is coming back for another Blade film. Yeah, that's just because of Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't think anyone was expecting Spider-Verse Part 2 to come out this year. It's 100% going to be next year. I just hope that it comes out at some point, man. I want it out. I miss it. I need it. So yeah, so Jurassic World, that's coming out. So that's it for like regular news, except we do have 3 trailers. So I actually want to, I love this so much. I think this is going to be really funny because this first trailer is actually going to be of a thing that I guarantee y'all forgot about. And what it is, do you guys remember on one of the podcast episodes, I mentioned that there was a movie about someone who thought that they were turning into a dog, and it's Amy Adams. Remember? It's called Night Bitch, and it was literally a thriller.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's a thriller movie of starring Amy Adams, and Amy Adams is convinced that she's turning into a dog. There's a trailer. So I lost my shit. I haven't seen this trailer yet, but I was like, man, I can't wait to watch it with everybody because I forgot about the movie. I thought it was a joke, but it's actually like legitimately a thing. And this is the first trailer for it. So this is Night Bitch starring Amy Adams, which is going to be our first trailer. And I kind of can't wait to watch this just to see what the hell is going on. So let's get it started. Let's see what the hell this movie is all about.
He's super cute. Do you just love getting to be home with him all the time? Yeah, I do. I love it.
You're an artist, right?
Well, I used to be.
Wow!
But that feels like a lifetime ago. So
Yeah,
totally.
definitely.
We get it. I used to be a stripper.
The before times.
Yes.
Nobody in this family can clean their own butts.
No. Oh, that's...
If you wake him up, I will rip your throat out.
Okay, for what it's worth. I would kill to stay home with him every day.
Mama fuzzy.
I'm not fuzzy.
I just feel off. Look at my teeth. See how sharp they are?
It's a little bit weird.
Motherhood, it changes you. It connects you to some primal urges.
I feel like I'm stuck.
Make up a plan, draw up a schedule. Happiness is a choice. Happiness is a choice.
I'll try. I'm never going to be smart, happy, or thin ever again.
And I'm pretty sure I'm turning into a dog.
You're so funny.
Do you ever feel like the big secret is that we are gods? We fucking create life. We are so powerful.
What the fuck?
I could crush a walnut with my vagina. I am a woman. I am an animal. I am night bitch.
You're so dirty. Where did you go?
I am her run.
What the fuck? I thought this was supposed to be like a scary-ish kind of film. They said it was like a thriller.
It's definitely a weird ass project.
Yeah, let's read. Ted said, I came back for a second and I hear, you remember that one film that was coming out about someone thinking they were becoming a dog? What? Yeah, Ted, I wasn't kidding about that. That's not a joke. This is legit. How does someone even think of this? I don't know. This is weird. I have no clue. I thought it was a joke. Then I heard that someone was saying that this was a thriller. This is not a thriller. This looks like some weird ass comedy that's gonna win. And you know what's gonna piss me off too? This is one of those stupid ass movies that like fucking end up winning like movie of the year or some shit, and like winning like 10 awards for being such a phenomenal movie because it's so like different. And I guarantee this is probably some stupid thing that's gonna happen like that too on this, and I'm gonna get really frustrated because like this looks so weird, so weird. But also, who the hell signs up for this? I don't know. Amy Adams, apparently. And Amy Adams is an award-winning actress. So whenever they say that, I'm like, well, it must be somewhat decent. Who the hell knows? Speaking of weird, I haven't watched this trailer either. But the next trailer that we're actually going to watch is a Minecraft movie starring Jack Black and Jason Momoa, amongst a few other actors and actresses that I can't name off the top of my head right now. I have seen 2 seconds of this clip, or of this trailer, and it was weird for me. So I don't know what to expect from this trailer at all, but this is the first trailer for a live-action Minecraft movie. So yeah, let's kind of watch this one. Why Jason Momoa looks like that.
What the hell?
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
Who are you?
I am Steve. Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
Shit, that looks awful. Okay. The Minecraft movie looks horrible. I love it. I am Steve. That's what Ted said. Okay, so far, really not doing great on the trailer end of things, if I'm being quite honest.
I don't know anything about Minecraft other than building stuff with blocks. But like, is there an actual story to Minecraft?
I think there is. There's like legitimately a story to play. Because like there's an end boss, and like you get like you can get like I think the ability to fly or something like that. Like it's actually like a thing, and like because I saw PewDiePie play it, and like PewDiePie beat the final boss, and it was like a difficult thing. Ted said it looks like shit, and I'm 100% going to see it. You can
I support that.
You can tell me or us how it is, because I don't know if I'm really gonna waste my time going to see this movie. But yeah, like. There's a legit thing, and I guess Steve is like a legitimate thing in the game. But the
I
game is
just
like,
know Steve is the main character, or like the character you use.
yeah,
I guess in the game.
And like you can go around doing things, but then for the majority, Minecraft is a game where you can actually make other games in the game and just kind of enjoy and build and do all that kind of stuff. I played Minecraft, not for me, dude. Absolutely not for me. I got bored so damn fast. It is just it's just, you know, it's not for everybody. It's just not for me. But I can see how it can be a fun game, I suppose. I don't know. It looks bad. I don't know what they're planning on doing with this.
Yeah,
but
I don't know what. I'm surprised Jason Momoa say yes to this movie.
I'm surprised Jason
Bro,
Momoa.
he's been
No,
playing
never mind,
so many random shit.
Yeah, he has been.
You guys remember him doing this imaginary friend character, like with the horns and the top hat or something?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
It was so. I swear to God, man, he just jumps
Yeah.
into such a random role.
The other two people I'm not even very familiar with. It's funny because I was gonna say I can't believe Jack Black said yes to this, but I actually can. Like this is like something that I can
see that.
100%
It's that's goofy as it.
Yeah, but Jason Momoa, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on with him, but that is Minecraft. So I don't know what to say about that. I think now we're gonna have a redeeming trailer. Because the next trailer that we're gonna watch is actually the first trailer for Sonic 3.
Yes, I've been waiting for this.
Yes, this looks good. This I haven't seen, but the Shadow being played by oh my God, how is his name slipping me right now? Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Shadow being the voice of Keanu Reeves, Keanu Reeves being the voice of Shadow is just. It's all right. Like as soon as they announced him being Shadow, I was like, hell yeah! Like I already know this. This is gonna be good. But I enjoyed the first two movies. I actually like the movies. It's an enjoyable series. So I'm really pumped for this. But here's the first movie trailer for the official trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Pretty pumped for this. And I think it's gonna be better than the first two trailers that we watched. So let's take a look.
Sonic, you finally found your family.
Try to keep up.
I know it hasn't always been easy, but you didn't change who you are in here.
Yeah, in my lungs.
Or your heart.
There's been a high-level security breach. And we need Team Sonic's immediate assistance. Project Shadow is far beyond anything we've ever encountered.
Shadow's story began a lot like yours, Sonic. But where you found family and friends, Shadow found only pain and loss.
All right, we got a rogue alien on the loose. How do we find it?
Start with a giant fireball?
I love it. Let's start with a giant fireball.
He is much more impressive than the hedgehog I fought previously.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
You're a colorful bunch.
We don't want to fight you.
Actually, Sonic, I would like to fight.
No! My turn. Can we just talk about this? He's too powerful. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need you-know-who.
This is a bad idea.
When has that ever stopped me?
Doctor! We have visitors. This is sad, Robotnik. Even for you.
We need your help.
On one condition. Let's do this! If I can't rule the world, I might as well save it! I need room. But, sir, I don't have the proper materials. Found some. When we're done, there won't be anything left.
Hey, no cheat code! What did you do?
What I had to.
Welcome home, my boy.
It's impossible.
Is it?
It couldn't be.
Couldn't it? Are you? In the saggy flesh.
This looks awesome. This looks awesome, dude. I can't. Sorry.
Bro, it just
Transformers
gets better and better with every movie. Like out of all things, when it comes to like movies to have like trilogies and stuff, I would have not imagined Sonic was one of the ones that were like, oh, it keeps getting better.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
It does.
I thought these movies would have flopped hard.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like you just said, it keeps getting better. Like this first one was good. Like it's so funny. It's so funny how this movie franchise literally came from being one of the biggest flops because of how it was originally supposed to come out and how stupid Sonic looked when they first released that first trailer. And it's insane how fans of this whole thing, fans actually made a difference and turned this around. And then like they freaked out, they changed their stuff, and they made the movie good. And then like now the first movie was good, the second movie was awesome, and now this actually looks like a crazy good movie. Like this is a movie I kind of want to watch in IMAX because like the just the sound effects, everything. I think it's gonna be so good in IMAX.
You know, it's funny, right? Because hearing Keanu Reeves' voice on Shadow, and it's like, okay, you hear Shadow, and you're like, I can't stop thinking about Keanu Reeves. But it's just they did Shadow so well.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like from this point on, whenever I hear Keanu Reeves' voice, I'm gonna think of Shadow instead. I'm gonna associate his voice to Shadow.
He's too damn good. Keanu Reeves can do anything, man. But just like, yeah, they were doing like, I even heard Andrew like when Shadow's parts came up, be like, oh damn, like here we go, and like you were like, it's so good, just like him.
Some combos.
Yeah,
the action sequences are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, Shadow fighting looks fucking dope as fuck.
Oh, it's so good.
And like the whole entire like the beginning, I was like, why is it so serious? And then Knuckle had to like oh, there it is. But it was so like, I love the vibe though.
I love his dark origins, like in there, like I feel like I'm gonna really sympathize and really like be sad for his story.
That line was crazy.
It's all lore though. Like this, like is legit the story. Like they're following.
I don't really remember much about Shadow. Is he an alien?
I don't think he's. I think he's almost like a Mewtwo, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
he was like a human.
He was made,
creation.
yeah.
So yeah, let me see. Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog was created in a lab in the Sonic the Hedgehog series. He was created by Gerald Robotnik in the Ark, and then secret government. Yeah, and it was a secret research facility in space as a project called Shadow, and the goal was to create the ultimate life form and cure rare diseases. So he was only created because of Robotnik's granddaughter Maria, who had terminal illness, and Robotnik hoped to find a cure for her through his research on Shadow. So
I think that's why I thought he was an alien, because he was made in space. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I just remember like something, I don't know.
Yeah, he was created in a lab. So he's like their version of Mewtwo. And it's gonna be like insane. It's gonna be so cool. My favorite character was always Shadow. I loved Shadow. Playing Shadow in the video games, like, oh my god, man! Like I lost my shit when Shadow was a thing.
You remember? I think like the Shadow game. I don't know if you played the one I played, but he used like double pistols. Like he used pistols basically. He used guns.
Oh, I remember that.
I don't remember that.
I wonder if they're gonna give him guns in the movie.
Maybe.
Hey, like that'd be a good throwback to it.
He had a motorcycle, so he seems to be like using like other things. His feet like have like the thrusters. So maybe. I don't know.
So wild.
Yeah, he's crazy, man. He was always my favorite. I'm so excited for this movie. Actually, I would love to see this in theaters if I can.
This movie needs to make like $1 billion.
Yeah,
like it needs $1 billion.
And it's
this
like
franchise keep going.
if they're gonna make like Sonic 16, but But my thing is like they kept on saying like we've been waiting. So they have Mario, they have Detective Pikachu, they have Sonic, and I think that they were gonna make like another movie. But like, are they going to make a world where like they're doing like a Super Smash Brothers thing?
I know the main character for Minecraft is a selectable character in Smash Bros. The fact that they're making a Minecraft movie, maybe.
Well, they're all characters, and like I wonder if they are going to move
I don't
with
know.
that
Is
direction.
Sonic in Smash Bros?
Sonic is in Smash Brothers. Yeah. Yeah. Sonic and actually Sonic's the only one. I think there was a Super Smash Brothers that had Tails, but I can't remember.
They need to make a Kirby movie next.
Well, you know what I was just thinking that? I was literally just thinking that, yeah. I think that would be funny. But it's like at some point, like, because I think that they were making a Link and a Ness or a Zelda. I'm sorry. I think they were making like a Zelda movie and like a Samus, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, I can see Sam, but I can't see Zelda because Link, the main character for that, like he doesn't talk, right?
No, he doesn't because of the voice actor who died. Because the whole origin of why Link doesn't actually talk is because the voice actor who was going to play Link, recorded the action sounds, and then died. And to honor him, they didn't recast. They just didn't give him a voice, and they only use his battle actions as the sound effects that Link makes. So yeah. Little fun fact about Link. So I don't know if they would make Link talk in this stuff, but yeah, I mean, they already have Donkey Kong because of the Mario movie. They already have Mario and Luigi. They have Peach. So they have a lot of characters from Smash. And then if they make a second Mario movie, they can introduce the other princess there and some other characters. Like Yoshi and what? Daisy? Yeah, Daisy.
Daisy.
Mm-hmm. So they can include all of those, but I don't know what they're.
Well, we're definitely gonna see Yoshi because that was the after credit scene. It was Yoshi.
It was Yoshi, yeah, for sure. So I don't know what they plan on doing. But I guess we'll just have to see. They have Bowser. Bowser's also a DC a character. I don't know if they're actually gonna go through with actually making that, but we'll have to see. Or if they're just gonna keep on doing like little movies here and there. But I love Sonic, and I think that the direction that Sonic is moving in and has been going in is really good. So, so that was it for regular little trailers here. We're gonna go into a little bit of DC with only 2 pieces of news. But the first news is interesting because it's about a person that we probably forgot about. We haven't talked about in a very long time. Every single time that they come up, we get very frustrated. And we might as well bring them up again. But this isn't like really bad news. This is just kind of interesting. So Ezra Miller, our favorite DC person, is so you know how like Ezra has a lot of charges brought up on him, and for a lot of different things. So there was that one charge that Ezra Miller had about grooming a child, and then like they ran away together and they were calling it that like he kidnapped her, and there were like a bunch of guns and that kind of stuff. So apparently the parents of the daughter of whom he allegedly groomed are dropping the charges. So the grooming charges have officially been dropped by the father because the witness recanted their statement. So the father basically said, if the neighbor recanted and they're innocent, then why should I further press charges? So he believes now that Ezra is innocent and that the witness just recanted, so he's not going to go through with any of the charges. So that's just one of the many charges. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? But my thing is, it's like not only that, but like there's the other one where like he broke into someone and like Ezra broke into someone's house and like tried to steal their passports and threatened to kill them. There was the other one where like he got arrested and the cops. That was like the famous thing. There was the other thing where he threw a chair at someone and like smacked another person with a microphone. ruining a party. Like there's a whole bunch of shit that they've gone through right now. So I think this is just one of their problems being better. But why is the reverse flash on my screen? Yeah. So it's we're talking about how he got the grooming charges that were on him. It was withdrawn because the witness recanted their statement. So the father now believes that Ezra might be innocent, and they're not willing to go through with that. But yeah, Ezra has a lot of charges on them, I think, right now. So I think this is just one of them. We might hear a lot of things. But I saw the dumbest thing, man. You know, I on social media, like when I found this out, everyone was like, this one person posted and was like, now that Ezra Miller, the grooming charges are dropped, would you still want to see them play the Flash in the new DCU? And I was like, I don't even want to see him play the Flash ever. Like, he sucked as the Flash.
And he ruined the Flash.
The Flash was awful. They sucked. Just move on. Like, why are there still people who actually want Ezra Miller as the Flash? It was not good. It was not good. Whoever watched that movie and was like, damn, he's the best Flash, does not have good taste in movies and probably wants to see Night Bitch with Amy Adams and thinks that it's like like phenomenal. But like, I don't get it. Like, they're the same type of people, and this is what blows my mind. They're the same type of people that will go out and watch The Flash and then say that The Flash was better than like Endgame or something. And like being like, oh, that was like the most incredible. What, Andrew? Did you say you think that?
No, I was saying.
Oh.
No, I was saying what the hell?
Oh, yeah. No, they'd argue that like Marvel is awful and DC is actually really good. And then like they were like, oh, like Birds of Prey is an incredible movie. Fuck out of here. So like that's why I just no, yeah, you can't listen to these peeps. His Flash was so bad. Yeah, a lot of so's, all caps. I agree, Ted. And he shouldn't be playing any character. Yeah, this is what I mean. When like, okay, James Gunn wanted to rewrite, then fine. If you say you want to stick to rewriting, you're gonna write off Henry Cavill. Don't you fucking dare! Don't you dare bring Ezra Miller back as the Flash. If you wanted to make this whole argument about how, oh, we want to reset the DCU, it's an entirely new universe, and we're gonna like reset it, and Henry Cavill is no longer Superman. All right, fine. You pissed a lot of people off by making Henry Cavill not Superman anymore. But if you make Ezra Miller Flash again, that's gonna piss off just about everybody. That is so stupid, and you just threw away everything. Like, no, get rid of it. I don't want it. And then Ezra Miller can stay. Leave. Make Wally the new Flash and have Barry appear later, but have Grant Gustin as Jay Garrick. I'd be down for that.
Too young. He's still too young for Jay Garrick.
I'd still be down for it though. I don't know. I wouldn't mind him being a Flash. Let's just say that.
Yeah. I want him to be Godspeed.
Yeah. Oh wow. What's he hearing? Someone's in the house.
Sorry, I think my wife's on the phone or something. I heard like a weird noise, but it's fine. Yeah, no, I didn't hear a ghost. I think my wife is on the phone and like laughed or something, but I was like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. So sorry, I'm on like edge now. Like every day is just like edge. Anyway, my bad. But yes, yeah. No, I would love that. I think that would be really cool, Andrew. Sorry to like I didn't like ignore you. I heard what you said. That would be really cool. So yeah, so Ezra Miller's charges got dropped. So good for them, I guess. This is kind of cool, but I keep hearing that it's fake now. So apparently there was rumors about a game in the Batman universe. So Robert Pattinson's Batman was reportedly in the works, which would have been kind of sick.
What?
Yeah, but I guess James Gunn kind of said that it is not in the works, and that is not true, and that it is not actually happening. But I don't know if he's lying to kind of keep the secret, or if he's actually telling.
Does he have full control over DC products?
I think he's the CEO of Warner Brothers, or yeah, he's the CEO of DC or Warner Brothers. Yeah, so I think
he was just taking care of everything DCU.
No, he's like the CEO.
DC products.
So I think he is in charge of DC products for everything. Yeah. He's the co-CEO, so like he CEOs with some. I don't remember the other guy's name, but there's two of them. But yeah, I mean, I think that gives him rights to like everything, toys, figures, logos, everything. Let me see. Ted said, just give us a new Batman game in general. Doesn't need to be connected to any universe. Hell, give us Red Hood versus the Suicide Squad. That'd be dope. But Ted, they are giving you a new Batman. There's the new Batman VR game, but
do they have a Batman Beyond game? Because I would love that.
No, they don't have a Batman Beyond game, but I would love that too. That'd be sick.
They have the Arkham game that you can wear the Batman Beyond suit.
Yeah, you
That's
could.
about it.
But you're still Bruce Wayne Batman. You're still Bruce Wayne Batman.
Yeah.
I ain't playing for a meta quest. That's all right. Fair. Or you know what? John Constantine game. Ooh, Ted. Ted's spitting some shit tonight.
I want a solid John Constantine movie, man. That would be sick.
Oh yeah,
sure. Yeah. Constantine movie would be awesome. So,
did you guys ever finish the?
I was just thinking of it. I think I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
Crisis on Infinite Earth.
Nope. Crisis on Infinite Earth. Yeah.
Nope.
You guys ever finish it?
It's on my list.
I finally finished it. I did finish it I want to say 2 weeks ago. The entire movie should have been the last movie.
Was the last movie actually good?
The last movie was good because it basically explained things that made the first two movies confusing.
Yeah, that makes sense. It is so stupid, man. That you wasted 3 hours of my life.
Yeah. I was saying this in the right when the first movie dropped. I was like, bro, the build up to this movie was 5 movies back.
Mm-hmm.
And they basically showed us every movie from that. Yeah, and I was like, okay, thank you. I was like, thank you for explaining it properly. You should have did this in the beginning. You know what I mean?
It was so fucking boring, man. I don't know. Keanu Reeves back as John Constantine, 100%.
Have you guys seen the TV show? What the guy that played Constantine it wasn't that bad.
That was pretty good. It was a shame that they cut it like quick soon.
He had his own TV show, but then it didn't last, so they moved the actor to like a spin-off of another random DC show, which was like weird, but like yeah,
that was.
But like he was actually a pretty good Constantine.
Well. Yeah, so I don't know if these rumors are correct or not, and then they're just trying to hide the fact, but apparently these rumors are going around, so I don't know how that came out to be. But that's all for DC news, guys. They're really it was only 2 pieces of DC news. We now have Marvel. Mm-hmm. So only a couple. What?
What about the whole title?
Yeah.
The title of our episode.
Holy shit.
DC.
Oh my god.
We're not gonna gloss over that.
Bro, I accidentally put that in the Marvel section. That was my bad. Because I was thinking of Josh Brolin and so please don't hate me. Yeah, my bad. This is actually next piece of news. Holy shit, my bad, dude. Josh Brolin apparently is rumored to have being offered the role of Hal Jordan.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so the Thanos Thanos has been offered the role.
Picking up these OP characters, but the casting for that is, if this is like a real offer, like if they genuinely offer to him, it does not feel right for the future of the DCU.
No.
He's a phenomenal actor, but wrong casting.
I don't see him as I was telling with Ted and I were talking about this the other day. Adam's old age is getting to him. Thanks a lot, Ted. No. So we were talking about this the other day, bro. I would love Josh Brolin to be like Deathstroke or like Slade or like any like Deathstroke, something like that. It'd be sick. He could play that role. I cannot see him as Hal Jordan. I think it's just because he looks jacked. Like he's like a jacked older individual, but like Hal, they're already having Guy Gardner, right? And he's being played by Nathan Fillion. Nathan Fillion and Hal, I thought, and Ted made this point, but I thought they were supposed to be similar in age. And they're not like...
They all should be relatively similar in age.
Right.
Including with Jon Stewart as well. Like, they aren't too far off from each other. Because was it Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan are both in the military? And I'm pretty sure they've crossed, paths with, military work. But, they shouldn't be too far off.
Yeah.
And so it's like if you're making those two old, you basically have to make the rest of them old, and that doesn't give us a really long future.
No, and Nathan Fillion is like middle aged anyways, so it's not like
Yeah.
like they're both middle aged so far. So we're kind of looking into an older Lantern Corps, but like you're making a Lantern show. So how is this? Like I don't know how they're really kind of playing this out, because right now in DC this is the first time that we've had lanterns, except for that one freaking like memory thing of like in like the Justice League where they showcase like they showed the Green Lantern like once in like 5 seconds of film. But like this is the first time that we're really getting like lanterns, and we're getting the three biggest actors already middle aged. So it's like it doesn't make sense to me. Ted said apparently they're wanting an older Hal Jordan as a mentor, but Josh Brolin as Slade and fighting the Titans would be amazing. Yeah, it would. I think that would be so fucking sick, dude. Like, I don't know, but Josh Brolin as Hal, I don't see it. But then they're also saying, and Ted is the one who said this, so I don't like. Ted said that I guess they're also looking into Ewan McGregor and Matthew McConaughey as well.
Why are they aiming so high in age for these characters?
I don't know, but like
Especially
Matthew McConaughey,
such a young Superman. Like all of these, they aren't relatively far off. Like if anything, it should be like a 5-year age gap between all of them.
Well, so this is what's kind of bothering me, and I mentioned this, and this is kind of my point. So as of right now, we're getting Superman, and Superman's going to be year 1, right? So it's a young, new Superman. First year is being Superman, and that's great. And here I am thinking, like, with Superman being at year 1, I kind of figured like everyone was kind of going to be on the younger side of things, and then we're going to get like a new Justice League, and it's going to be kind of like that point where like you can actually stretch it out to 10 years, like they did with Marvel and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So year 1 Superman was always like a good idea to me, and that was totally fine. But then they announced that Batman is going to have Damian Wayne. And so I'm like, bro, that's like years down the line of Batman being, or of Bruce being Batman. So like, how the hell is Batman going to be year 1? Batman's definitely not going to be year 1. Batman's definitely going to be experienced. So they're going to have an experienced Batman. Now they're going to have middle-aged Green Lantern Corps. But then they're introducing Supergirl, they're introducing Hawk Girl and Hawk Guy, and they're introducing Mr. Terrific, and a few other characters in the Superman movie. And it's like, what's going on? Because it seems like there's half of these characters are going to have a lot of experience, and half of them are not, and it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, especially with Green Lantern Corps. I would have loved to see. I think Green Lantern Corps, I would love to see like a legit like intro movie for Green Lantern. That's what I kind of wanted, like an origin story for Green Lantern.
Yeah, because we've never gotten an origin, like a proper origin story.
No, it was all we got was Ryan Reynolds, and it was like, you know
what
I mean?
Not
like,
well, because it wasn't well written.
No, it wasn't well written. But like, I still kind of enjoyed Ryan Reynolds as being Hal. Like, that's great. Like he played a good Hal.
I think he was perfectly casted.
Yeah,
and that's probably pissed me. He was perfectly casted, but he was a part of a really bad project.
Mm-hmm. I agree. So I don't know what the hell they're doing. Chris Pine is also a contender, at least from what I've heard. So I don't know what's true and what's not true.
That's old news. I think Chris Pine being a contender, that's old news.
Oh, really?
I was wrong. Yeah.
So here's the thing, though. I think... So I don't know what news is true and what news is not, because let me see here. We have, I'm trying to remember his name. 2017. Maybe that'll help. Nope, it's 2015. My bad. Okay, yeah. Apparently, like, I'm seeing all over the place that like all these people are like, oh, this person's playing this person's being cast as this. They said Michael Caine is going to be cast as Barry Allen's Flash. You know what I mean? So like it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know what's true anymore, because like I could totally see Josh Brolin being offered the role as Hal Jordan, but it's funny because like they are saying like these random things, and now I'm like, okay, well, that's clearly like a joke. So I don't know what's real and what's not. Because, like, I can't imagine Matthew McConaughey being offered the role of Hal Jordan. What are we gonna like? Just be like, all right, and then like he's just gonna freaking go out and just like punch someone with a ring? Like that's not gonna work, dude. He's
personality-wise, I could see Matthew McConaughey as Hal Jordan.
Personality-wise, sure, but it just doesn't. I don't know. The ages seem to be all over the place. I'm very excited for the Superman film, but how old are the Justice League gonna be? That's the whole point. So then, okay, so now you have a middle-aged Hal, you have a middle-aged guy. So what are those two both going to be mentors, and we're going to see a new Green Lantern, and then like the new Green Lantern's going to be like younger?
See, because what I'm thinking, because I remember hearing rumors that they wanted to revolve the Green Lantern around Jon Stewart as the main. So like if they make those two up in like age, then maybe they can give us a really young.
That's what
Jon Stewart, which I was really playing.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Jon Stewart seems like the only other option that they're going to do if they're going to make a Lantern show and then just kind of have them as mentors. But
because Kyle Rayner really kind of just went in and out of the comics. Like he was one of my favorite Green Lanterns, but he also like didn't really like play too big of a role in the comics that I've like read.
But then like Batman being like an experienced Batman, like what are we gonna get? Are we gonna get a new Batman movie? Like I think we've had the origin of Batman way too much to the point where like I kind of agree having like year 1, year 2 Batman.
They were saying this Batman is supposed to be a Batman and Robin project. So with him, it's depending on because if just him having Robin at all means he already has experience, so he's pretty well experienced. But depending on which Robin is how you know how well experienced he is or how old he'll be.
Yeah, but they already confirmed that he's going to have Damian Wayne.
Is it going to be Damian?
It's Damian.
Yeah.
Because it is going to be Damian. That means like, well, I hope. Actually, I was hoping it would be Damian because then we'll have Nightwing and Red Hood and Red Robin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'll have the whole Batman. But my thing is like my thought was if they had Damian Wayne as the Robin, they're going to be bringing in Teen Titans.
Yeah.
So I think like that's because like Nightwing will probably already be leading the Titans, if anything. But yeah, I don't know. And is Jon Stewart gonna be younger? Will Hal be a mentor for John? Nah, I don't think so. We're 100% not getting a Batman origin film. It's not gonna be Damian and Bruce, which will be fun to watch. But Superman is still so young. Yeah, well that's my point. Like Superman and Batman are supposed to be like relatively similar ages. So.
I hope to God they don't rewrite Batman's whole thing where Damian is the first and only Robin. That would piss me the fuck off.
You can't do that. You can't have Damian of all the
It feels like because they're doing a lot of things that we weren't expecting so far that they like it just feels like they're just gonna throw anything out there and hope it sticks, you know what I mean? Like they're like, oh, it makes sense to the story we wanna write. So let's turn these characters this way, and this way, because it makes the writing that we want to write make more sense. And that's the part that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they'll probably go that route.
They could, and if they do, they're going to piss a lot of people off, though. I think James Gunn is smarter than that. Ted says if Damian is the first Robin, I will throw Legos on James Gunn. So, yeah, that's like...
I mean, I don't mind him being the first Robin. Not the first Robin. I wouldn't mind him being the Robin in it.
Oh yeah, like the first introduced Robin.
First Robin, then you're basically just completely erasing Dick Grayson and Jason Todd. Like I can't. Like those are two of my favorite superheroes.
I would,
you know what I mean, when it comes to superheroes.
Yeah, I'd be more willing to accept the fact that they made Jason Todd the first Robin ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like if they wanted to go in a different direction and instead of maybe making Damian the first Robin, then they just went to like they skipped them. Like that to me, I'd be a little bit more okay with. But if they made Damian the first Robin, I'd be like, nah, you can't do that. Yeah. No way. No fucking way.
But then like if he is the fourth or fifth iteration of a Robin, like the age of Batman has to be like how Ben Affleck's Batman was.
Yeah, he's gonna be like 50.
He has. That's what worries me. You know what I mean? Like we can't have a long future, like unless their entire timeline is to make this end within one go. Like they're like, oh, fight with Darkseid and that's it. No build on universe stuff like Marvel.
This is gonna be based on the Brave and the Bold, I think. if I remember correctly. And I think it's a young Bruce Wayne. He's like 29 or something like that, or 30. And where he has Damian as a Robin. So they're all gonna be young, around like the late 20s, like right at the age of 30. And I just read here, like with the Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart thing, it seemed like they're gonna make an older Hal. This is what Adam said, right? An older Hal and a younger Jon Stewart. Like Jon Stewart's gonna be like around 29, 30, and then Hal Jordan's gonna be in the 40s.
Oh man, they're like, but that's my worry is like we're just getting a lot of things that are being like really thrown in with no explanation. Like we're just getting an entire Green Lantern Corps, and then like we're skipping 3 Green Lanterns. Like we're going straight to Jon Stewart. You know what I mean? And like whatever, fine. But then we're skipping 3 Robins. We're going straight to Damian Wayne. We're going right to year 1 of Superman and already having Supergirl. Like there's a lot of shit that's happening.
So, to be fair, you know, me growing up watching Justice League and then Justice League Unlimited, it's always been Jon Stewart for me. So, and they were around the same age. They were around the same age. Batman, Superman, and Jon Stewart. They were around the same age, and they were in like the early 30s. So this might go in my favor in a sense. I like Jon Stewart.
All the animation.
I grew up with Hal Jordan.
Oh no!
Like
all the anime.
I was a Hal. Like I read the comics of Hal Jordan. You know what I mean? Like all of every like. I only know the other Lanterns from the anime series and stuff. But Hal Jordan was my comic intro.
I will say Jon Stewart is my Green Lantern that I started off with, because I started off with watching the animated series, and it was really all Jon Stewart. Like I always remember Jon Stewart and like the love interest that he had with Hawk Girl. Like there was a whole thing. Yeah, and that Hawk Girl was fun. But anyway, so like getting off of that, but yeah, so I mean, I remember it being Jon Stewart personally for me, but like I like in general for a movie, because like I love Jon Stewart. Like Jon Stewart was the first Green Lantern for me, but I still know of Hal Jordan and Guy Gardner. Like I still know the history of the Green Lantern Corps, and it's like when you're going into this movie in your movie series and you have this 10-year long plan. What the fuck is your 10 years gonna be when you're jumping straight into the Green Corps, the Green Lantern Corps, and you're skipping, like you're jumping right into Damian Wayne, like you're skipping what's the rest of the 10 years? What's your big plan? Like, are you going into a Teen Titans series? Are you gonna bring a Batman Beyond thing going on for Batman because he's 50 years old? Like, what's gonna happen with like we have no just structure if we don't start everyone kind of around the similar age, I feel personally. Because then it's like Batman, a 50-year-old Batman versus a year 1 Superman, bro. I know Batman's experienced. I know Batman is like pretty badass, but 50 years old as Batman, he's not kicking a year 1 Superman's ass. You know what I mean? Like,
I wish like we could just see into the room of like the board that shows the actual timeline. Because like James Gunn has that shit written all out with all the people, all the heroes of all the ages, and he's like, okay, this all connects.
Yeah.
And I'm like, with us, it's fucking all over the place.
We're all over the place, but it's gonna piss me off because I'm like, damn, it makes sense. Like I'm gonna hate it because I'm gonna be like, fuck this, man. Like, why does it make so much sense? But like, I don't know. Him being the Robin in it is fine, but you cannot ignore Richard, Jason, and Tim. But also give me Damian and Superboy together. Well, that's what I'm saying. So, like, are you how you can't get a Superboy? You can't get a Superboy, not with the year 1 Superman. You can't.
No.
So, like, I would love for them to bring Superboy in, start a Titans thing, and then have like. But the thing is, like, you can't have Superboy, but then also have Dick Grayson not as Nightwing. You know what I mean? Like, Dick was the one who started with Superboy. And in the Titans, and they grew the Titans, they grew up, and then he became Nightwing, and that was the whole thing, right? So like, you can't just have all of these in a weird order and then have a year 1 Superman and then have that year 1 Superman create. Well, he didn't create him, but you know what I mean. Like Superboy was created based off of Superman, but like you can't just have that. It just doesn't make any sense.
Okay, hear me out. This is the wildest theory.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Can't wait to hear
So
this. Let's go.
our knowledge of Superboy that we have currently is Superboy Rebirth. That was our introduction to this version of Superboy, right?
Yeah.
Rebirth followed New 52. New 52 is this current universe where it happened right after Flashpoint, right? The last movie from the DCEU was Flashpoint. Got a reset, which is what happened in the comics. We got New 52. We got Superman with a collar. That's basically my reference point, right? So, if they made Batman, because in New 52, all of these main characters are like young, right? Except for what they might be doing with Green Lantern stuff. But it's if they have a Damian. Damian came when Superboy was already grown, because when New 52 ended, Rebirth happened, and that means the return of Henry Cavill's Superman, which is old enough to be a Superman who has a kid the age of what Damian should be. And that's the grand scheme. That's the grand plan.
Yeah, but wasn't Superman like Superboy was created?
No, we're not talking that Superboy.
Oh.
Because there's two different Superboys.
Yeah.
The Superboy that fights with Damian Wayne is his actual blood son. The other Superboy is the half blood of Lex and Clark.
Right. Okay, that's who
the one we know in the comics. Yeah.
Fucking weird.
Man, you're holding on to this whole Henry Cavill being Superman back.
Hey, man, you know
we gotta drop it, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
We have to unfortunately let it go, because I don't know. I would love it, but I see where your head's at. I appreciate it, Shane. Let me see.
I really do think James Gunn is gonna keep like Henry Cavill like way down the line, like years from now. That's like a cameo of like one of the alternate version of Superman, like an older Superman. But other than that, I think we have to let go of Henry Cavill.
I wouldn't be surprised if James Gunn never casts Henry Cavill as Superman again, but he always teases about it. Just because he wants to keep his DC alive. You know what I mean? Like, everyone would obviously, like, we all know that like DC would be better off with Henry Cavill, right? Everyone wants Henry Cavill as Superman, but James Gunn knows this, and I feel like if he teases like, oh, you know, we might bring Henry Cavill back or blah 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 or whatever, and everyone's like, oh my god, whoa, and then they gotta watch the movies just to make it better because this shit's gonna, like, I don't know, he wants to keep it alive or some shit. I don't know. But Ted said, I don't care, I need a Superboy in it somehow. But also, will Red Hood be a part of the Bat family, or will he be doing his own thing? I love Henry, but he ain't coming back. And also, David will be an amazing Superman. Here's the thing, Ted. What if they don't even mention Red Hood at all? What if Red Hood just doesn't exist? Maybe it's just Batman and Damian Wayne and maybe Dick Grayson, but Red Hood is a no. Maybe they hint at him being like, oh man, there was someone with a red mask, but that's it. And then that's it. You know what I mean? How pissed will you be on that one? Anyway, this all started because we were talking about Josh Brolin as Hal Jordan. But
spiraled.
So we'll have to see if he is actually the person. But I don't really technically agree with this. But I guess we'll have to see. Give him a chance if he really is. But I don't know. So that is now the official end of the DC. Yeah, that was my bad. So now in Marvel, we have a couple pieces of news, and then we have an Agatha trailer, and then we have my question. So the first piece of news is apparently Ultron is coming back in the new Vision show that's going to be announced soon, and it's gonna involve the original actor who played Ultron, and yeah, that's really it. I mean, I liked him. I didn't mind Ultron. I thought that was cool. So
a lot of CGI for a TV series.
A lot of, oh my god, the whole thing's gonna be CGI. You have the duplicate version of Vision, and then you have Ultron. I mean, we haven't really had anyone else confirmed besides that, but that's really it. If they don't mention Jason, I will throw so many Legos on James Gunn, putting them in his shoes. All right, I'm gonna get going. Have a great night, y'all. All right, Ted. Have a good one, man. It was good to talk to you. So yeah, Ultron is apparently coming back. Let's see. This is the first look at the Thing. So in the new Fantastic Four movie, they were putting on the mask. He actually looks pretty decent.
I'm excited that they're doing actual like prosthetic suits and stuff. Like, it's gonna be a lot better. But like now looking at the style of like what they're doing with the face, like it looks kind of like certain comic books, whereas like it's a very exaggerated look.
Yeah, it does look pretty comic accurate, and I love the suits. I love the suits. I love how they're going back to like the comic accurate suit there. But yeah, it's interesting. There was another picture too where he had the mask on. I couldn't find it though, but I did see it, and it actually looked pretty solid. So I'm actually pretty excited for that. The next piece of news, and this is actually kind of interesting, and I can 100% see it. This I can 100% see. Is apparently Bryan Cranston is in talks for getting the role of Professor X. They're going to recast Professor X, and they're going to have him as Professor X, and I actually dig it. I'm down for it.
Yeah, I can see it.
He looks like the mean version. Yeah,
I mean, he does bald very well. We know that.
Yes, he does.
But I mean, like I feel like he has a very diverse skill set to play like a lot of different roles.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah.
I feel like we're so used to seeing the other guy's version of like X-Men in the oldie versions of that. So he was kind of like a little bit scrawnier and whatever, and it was fine. But like in the comics, dude looks like mean. The guy's aggressive. Like, you know what I mean? Like he looks like tough when he's like bald and everything. And I'm like, Josh Brolin could 100% achieve that. I personally think. So I think he would actually be a pretty good fit for that.
Yeah, I'd be into it.
Yeah. And then the last piece of news is actually just the Agatha trailer. So we have that, and then I just have my question, which shouldn't take long. But I would like to go ahead and take a look at this Agatha trailer here. Guys, Agatha actually starts in like 2 weeks. The Agatha show will come out. So I've only seen a little bit of this. I have not seen this trailer yet. But let's go ahead and take a look. It's only like a minute long. So let's take a look at it.
Agatha. Confession, I know an egregious amount about you. Been obsessed since I first showed up on your Salem days. That's why I saved you from the spell you were under. You're the only witch that's ever survived the Witch's Road.
Who are you?
I'm...
Interesting. We need to assemble a coven to walk the road, to get our powers back.
The road will give you the thing you want the most if you make it to the end.
Shall we? This journey. It's a death wish. Can we trust her? Agatha. The bodies are really piling up. We'll be safe as kittens. Okay?
Agatha All Along, 2-episode premiere, September 18th, only on Disney+.
I'll give it a shot. That's about it.
My worry for this is that like it's actually gonna be very like comedy heavy, with like certain of the casting like are like known actresses who are like good comics and like funny like plays funny roles. So like I don't like because it looked like it could be a cool like scary type of like aesthetic, but with the casting it feels like it's just gonna be like heavy on comedy.
Oh, I'm sure.
I like the premise.
Yeah.
Getting back to power, going on this journey. But like Shane say, you know, it's probably gonna be heavy with the comedy.
I'm sure there's gonna
I didn't like
be
the first trailer we saw, but like this one seemed a bit better. This trailer seemed a bit better.
I agree. I think it actually looks a little darker, a little like witchier and creepy, which I actually like. So I'm hoping that it stays that way. But I can agree with both of you. I do think that obviously it's Marvel, so I do think that there is going to be a good amount of comedy in some of it. But it's two episode premiere is September 18th, so I'm actually down to actually give it a shot. So I will definitely be watching it. Yeah. All right, guys, that is it for all of the regular news. Guys, I have one question for you guys. And it is, I saw this and I was like, oh, we never really talked about this. My question for you is, if you can pick any fictional weapon, what would it be? No superpowers, no super serums. It is a fictional weapon. Doesn't have to be Marvel. Doesn't have to be DC. It can be from
But it can't have powers with it.
You can't have well, no. So like let's say for
Just
example,
powers that come with the weapon.
yeah,
right?
like the power of the weapon. But like for example, like you can have Captain America's shield, but you cannot have the super serum that makes you Captain America. You just have the shield.
So what about like Green Lantern's ring? Do I turn to a lantern?
Yeah, because the ring allows you to turn into a Green Lantern.
Yeah, that was a good pick. That was automatically a good
That
pick.
was my fucking pick. That was my pick, dude. That was my fucking pick.
We were just talking about it, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was legit my pick because
I was thinking. Oh, okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say I was watching this with so I saw this on a video and I was watching it with my wife and I was sitting there and my wife was like, "Ooh, that's a good one," and I was like, "Green Lantern's ring, easy," and then she was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "Green Lantern's ring." I was like, "Bro, no powers. The fucking ring lets you imagine anything that you want. You just do whatever you want. You can fly. You can shield yourself. You are Green Lantern. That's like the easiest choice in the world. Either that or I would have picked Blue Beetle, the Scarab. Like yeah, like the Scarab's attached to you, but the Scarab also does what basically like the ring does. It's just in a different form.
See, because if not the Green Lantern's ring, I might consider Thor's hammer, because you become Thor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
You become So it's like godly powers. You know what I mean? Like that seems pretty cool. Like, yeah, because I was also thinking of like anime weapons, and I was oh damn, what anime like had really cool ass weapons that like gave them cool ass powers.
Yeah.
I can't like think of one right now.
Well, so I was trying to like, cause like the thing is like when I was trying to say, I was like, does it have to be Marvel or DC? It can be any fictional thing. And then he said Green Lantern's ring. I was like, fucking, I knew it. Cause like,
Well, okay, so I will say like when you said okay, it doesn't have to be Marvel or DC, whatever it is. I was thinking of Excalibur, but I was trying to remember like the powers you get from Excalibur. I know there's different like lore with that weapon.
There's different lore.
Like yeah, in like the fantasy world, it pretty much grants you like immortality and all that stuff. But like in the folklore, obviously he just becomes king because he pulled it out of the stone.
Mm-hmm.
But I know Excalibur has like a lot of different versions for it, and if it's like the most OP version, I'll go with that one because that one grants you a lot of fucking power. Like you're God basically.
So like if I was thinking of something else, I was actually thinking of like the Keyblade. Like I wouldn't mind like a Keyblade or something, but yeah, I don't know. There's like man, I would have loved Green Lantern's ring all the way though. Like it's just such an easy pick.
That's an easy pick. Yeah.
Easy pick, dude.
Easy.
All you have to do is recharge it. Easy. I can just think of what I want. I can think of anything that I want, and it's just there. So, damn. All right.
I guess we're all gonna be Green Lanterns.
Yeah, we're just gonna be Green Lantern. We're gonna start our own corps. We're gonna start our own corps.
Yeah.
We're around the same age. It's
We're
fine.
we're working the same sector, guys.
Yeah.
We're working the same sector.
Just here, just give us the ring. Hire us as the Green Lantern Corps in the new DC movies. Like, why not? You know. But all right.
Yeah, as long as we have strong enough will, that ring will come to us. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much. But,
really, real quick, because speaking about the Green Lantern stuff, you guys know about the other colors?
Yeah.
Do you is the Green Lantern the one for you guys, or like are you like more considerate about the other
yellow
colors? Yeah, because it's fear, rage,
fear,
yeah.
Hope. Hope is a nice one.
Is it
I like rage because it's red.
Yeah, isn't blue like the strongest? What's it like the actual?
Blue is
strongest?
hope. Blue is hope.
Blue is strong. Yeah, blue is strong. Blue and white is strong.
White
orange,
all of it.
Yeah, orange is supposed to be like one of the top one too, but I think it's only like one orange lantern.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But he's like super OP. So it's either red or orange for me.
See the thing is like obviously I don't want to be evil, but red is my favorite color, and I would like to be red.
Yeah.
But
if I was red, I'd go on a rampage all the time, and I can't I don't think I'm strong enough to stop myself from doing that.
Yeah.
Because this thing, right? It's as strong as the emotion you feel. So if you are a person filled with rage, like you're gonna be, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's probably
so like.
But like there's cases where what the hell was it? Atrocious, I guess that's the main leader of the Red Lantern Corps. He controlled himself. Like he was beating the shit out of Hal Jordan. Something happened, and then he was like, "All right, I got to control myself because I see a bigger plan to take Hal Jordan, like wear the red ring." So you're still in control of your emotion. You don't have to like go on like a blind rampage. So you're good. Plus, you get like a cat on your team, like the rage cat.
Yeah, the rage cat.
Yeah.
I think I would probably want what is green though? Green is
Green's will,
just
willpower.
I feel
Yeah.
like
See, that's so the nice part about green being willpower, like it's like willing things into existence is like their whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like green, I think it was the only case where they were able to create their own ring with willpower alone, because that's what Hal Jordan did. Like they destroyed the entire core, and they needed to rebuild. Yeah. And so he willed the ring to appear, and I was like, that's fucking sick. I was like, that's why I think green might be actually like one of the most OP. But
yeah,
like I feel like I'm more leaning towards like blue, because like if I'm talking like related to me emotionally, I would feel like I would be more powerful with hope. You know,
you're a hopeful person.
I think I'm green. Because I feel like my willpower alone. Like I don't drink coffee, so like when I wake up in the morning, it's just full willpower, man. Like I'm just like just hopes and dreams. But I think like hope would be really hard for me because I'm the type of person that like if I'm really going through something, I'd be like, not worth it, and then I just walk away, and my hope just like dwindles. So I just would not. I wouldn't.
From my experience, I've found silver linings in almost every tragedy in my life. I was like, okay, like this should bring me down to rock bottom, but there's always a but.
Yeah,
and so that's why I'm like, okay, I feel like I can get the most out of this ring.
You know what? Realistically, I'd probably like legitimately like if we're digging deep, realistically, I'd probably be a yellow. I am so damn scared of so much shit that is giving me like anxiety. Like, I don't think now. Like if I'm scared,
when people fear you, when people fear you,
that's
get
lame.
stronger.
No, it's both. It's both. So it's like your like big like fear. The ring is called to you, right? And so using that fear, you can cause other fear, and that gives it strength as well.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's a bit of both.
Yeah. So cool. My thing is, I'm like deathly terrified of death right now, right? So I feel like if I were to go into a battle, I'd be like, damn, I can't die.
There's the black ring too.
The black ring, yeah, but that is death. Like I don't want that.
Yeah,
I'm scared of dying, right? So I'm scared of dying. Then the yellow would work in my favor because I'd be too damn scared to die when I'm in a fight, and then it'd be like, oh, it would make me powerful. But then it would also scare the other person because then the other person's like, oh shit, I'm gonna die, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. And then now I got like this big strong yellow fucking power. I think that would be the best for me. But realistically, I'd want green, but I feel like yellow might be.
Yeah. It's gonna be green, but if we had to pick another color, it'd probably be like whatever that we say.
Yeah.
So like,
Andrew's just gonna be.
Mine is definitely red.
We're all lining up at green, but we all got our different colors that we're like more into.
Like we're cut it out as like good people, but then when we start going to the villain route, that's when we go to like the other color.
Like Andrew's gonna get the red ring, and then I'm gonna get the yellow ring, and then Andrew's gonna fight me, and then my power is gonna like we're both gonna make each other stronger off our powers.
I would love to be the only orange ring. Like that sounds sick.
It is cool.
Like,
the orange one?
I think orange. I vaguely remember the word avarice, and I feel like that was it, but I can't remember what that actually means.
Orange?
But like I remember the character being like real fucked up. Like that's all I know.
Yeah, I think his name was like La Freeze or something like that. But like
orange is greed.
He went around
greed. Yeah,
greed. But like he went around just like killing like strong ass people. Yeah, he just went out like going killing like strong ass people, just because he wanted to be like the strongest type thing. Yeah.
My greed is far greater than my hope.
Yeah, he gets more power.
Okay, yeah, I guess we all got our villain routes.
I remember reading one of his issues, and like this dude just like went to like a planet, destroyed everything, and just dipped because he just wanted to keep destroying because he was so greedy to like for power. He was like, oh, this is the strongest planet. He came and just slapped it, and like he left, like he just destroyed the fuck out of it.
You could use the orange
crazy strong
for good. You could be greedy to be good. Like you could be greedy to help. I don't know.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't do that. I'd be mad greedy for myself. That's it. But
yeah.
So
yeah.
All right. So we all agree
Yeah,
basically
there's
if you
one.
could get any fictional weapon, it would be the Green Lantern ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the smartest move.
It's the smartest move. It really is. Yeah. All right. But then that's no fun because we came up with that answer way too fast. If you could pick any fictional weapon, but it can't be the Green Lantern ring, what'd you pick?
I said Thor's hammer.
Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
I said,
Andy-
Oh wait, no. I believe the Black Panther suit's gonna be way more fun.
Okay.
That advanced technology, the like.
We'll just say
like,
Iron Man suit then.
Yeah, Iron
What?
Man suit or something.
Just say Iron Man suit.
No.
Isn't that better than Black Panther?
I don't know. It seems cool him doing what he does. Iron Man suit. I feel like I'll just like crash out a lot. I know for a fact like I'll crash out a lot.
Yeah, but you got Jarvis help, like not make you crash out.
Imagine this, right? It's like you get just the one suit, but then like you just wrecked it like on the first day, and you're like, oh, okay, well that's it.
Yeah.
That was your. you got your weapon. You're not smart enough to fix it. You know what I mean?
What I do?
Yeah, it's a hard one. I mean, it's not...
Without the Green Lantern ring, it's really putting me for a stump.
I'm trying to get out of the realm of comics and see like.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like.
I got Excalibur, man.
I'm trying to think of like anime and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it like for anime? The only one that's fresh in my mind is like because one of my favorite animes is Shield Hero, and I was like, yeah, that Shield's kind of sick.
Shield
you know
Hero
what I
is
mean?
dope.
Like,
Not the second season though.
no,
Yeah,
that first
it's
season's
sick, but you know, if it doesn't play well, because remember he only got his power because I guess people keep betraying his trust and all that stuff. So
Yeah. He was
he
able to
might just be
unlock
stuck
a
with
lot of
Shield.
stuff from it.
Yeah.
I feel like I guess I'm just gonna like I think I would go. Nah, never mind. I don't want to do that. You know what? No, I don't think that would be considered really a fictional weapon. You're more like a person. I was gonna say Wolverine's like power.
Oh no, that.
But then
if
I wouldn't
you
have the
say
healing
Wolverine-
power, and that would really hurt.
Yeah,
No.
that would suck. Yeah,
Yeah, that would suck.
because remember he did say like whenever he retract the blade, he still feel pain.
Yeah, he
from
still feels
doing it.
pain.
It's
So
just-
yeah, I would hate that. I would absolutely hate that.
It would suck.
Shit, I don't know.
I just realized a lot of anime is like their power comes from within rather than a weapon they use, so it's kind of hard to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking that too.
So I was like, because I was trying to think, I was like, this is gonna be badass, but no, it's not. It's like I can't.
Yeah.
Not
Unless they're
with
talking
weapons.
about like Bleach and like Bankai shit, you know what I mean? But like, I don't really care for
Shinigamis, so that you have to be a Shinigami to use those things.
Fuck it, man. I'll be a Power Ranger.
Can wait, real quick. Can a devil fruit be used as a weapon? You know what I mean? When
No,
it becomes
because
meat,
that's a superpower.
I eat it. Whatever, guys. It started out as an object.
Yeah, but then you
You know
eat
what I
it to become a superpower. That's a super serum. Super serum started off as an object. I guess I'll be
That's
like
true,
I'll be like
yeah.
a freaking Power Ranger. I don't even know at this point. Like I'll just
Power
get
Ranger.
a Power Ranger ring or some shit.
I guess you could just ask for like the Green the Green Ranger flute. There you go.
Okay.
Call like a mech out of nowhere.
Yeah.
What was the? Because it like reminding me of like what was that Japanese one where like they all have those suits as well? Can you remember what they were called? Because I love those.
The Zodiac, or was it like a?
No, it wasn't Knights of Zodiac.
Or was it just the Roman warriors or some shit like that?
No,
Which one was that?
because they had like
I don't know.
metal, like they had like full armored suits. That like some of it came out looking like buggish type, but then like not all of it was.
No.
Oh, you guys remember Beetleborg? That's a cool ass one.
Beetleborg.
I don't.
Remember Beetleborg?
It sounds familiar.
Oh my god, yeah, it's so good. That's a cool ass one.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
That's,
hard.
that's old. We're old.
That'd be a cool ass suit.
Oh, dude, Captain Planet. No.
No, you need 5 of those
Ring.
rings.
That's
Yeah, the
basically
rings.
more ring.
Yeah, but I would just be recycling. So
Yeah. Let's see.
I guess.
Shit.
I think we've extended this too long. Like we're not prepared.
Dude, you know what I would?
We had our answer right off the bat.
All right, screw it, bro. I would take Shazam's staff.
Shazam don't got staff.
Yeah, he does. That's how he got his power.
Wizard?
The wizard
You mean
gave
the
him his
wizard?
power through the staff.
Yeah, but I think he's only able to give power.
Oh, so it's
with
like a
staff.
transfer.
Yeah, because he holds the power.
Yeah.
And then the power itself was a superhero. So I don't think you can do it.
Fuck. All right, fine.
Yeah, so I mean, if I can't figure one out,
is-
Thor's the easiest one to pick.
Yeah, that's true. I guess Thor is kind of easy. I'll take the Wonder Twins.
Yeah,
ring.
see, like
I'll
You
just
got
turn
me
into-
another first.
I'll just turn into a bucket of water.
Yeah.
it's kind
Didn't they attempt to make that come back out? Like,
No,
wasn't it there
it's
like
not
a
gonna
short period?
Yeah, there was supposed to be a movie, but
It was
like,
supposed to be a movie, but it
They
was
did
so
like
bad.
a TV series thing.
No, it was supposed to be a movie, and it was with the two actors that were from like Riverdale, and it got such bad like comments. They were like, nah.
Yeah,
they canceled that shit
because that was
too
the
damn
stupidest
fast.
thing they could have
I
possibly
think they announced it, and 2 days later they were like, we're not doing it anymore, and I was like, oh okay, like it didn't make it far.
That like, yeah, they can't make that serious. It has to be like a troll kind of shit.
Yeah, nah, it was bad. So they deleted that. But yeah, we could all agree that the Green Lantern ring is just so OP. Like that is such an easy. It's a guarantee. Like that's
yeah.
why wouldn't you?
It's because not only it's OP, but you can actually live a normal life with it too.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
You can.
Yeah.
Crazy part, you know.
You just gotta.
Like if I
wear it.
have Excalibur, I can't walk around with a fucking giant sword on my back. You know what I mean? Like that'd be weird.
That's true.
You don't even have to look like you're wearing a Green Lantern ring. You can literally use your imagination to disguise the ring as a regular ring.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy.
I'll flex the fuck out of
Plus,
it.
you can make that fucking the lantern itself appear whenever you want. So it's like you don't gotta
Yeah.
carry the charger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's like easy as shit. Then all I gotta do is
Yeah.
put a mask on. No one knows who I am. It's easy.
What about the? I don't know if you guys ever seen Lord of the Rings, but what about the ring from Lord of the Rings?
Oh my god! Yeah.
I don't even like.
What it drives you
remember
insane.
the-
It does drive you insane.
It drives you insane, but like when I was because I watched the entire trilogy like last year for the first time, and I was like, I heard about Lord of the Rings. I knew certain references, and like the entire time I was like, okay, they want this ring, makes you insane, and then there's like the power that it kept showing was invisibility.
Yeah.
I was like, is that it?
Well, that was pretty much yeah. But
Well-
the ring itself was made by like evil magic or something like that. And
Yeah, but I was like, it made it seem like you were OP, strong, powerful kings. You know,
I mean,
one
well,
of these
yeah,
things.
because like
It
you
was
could
like
disguise.
all it
Well,
ever
it-
showed was them turning invisible.
Yeah, it does make you more powerful. The visible part, I think that was just Frodo. Like when you saw Frodo doing it, I think. But like, it does give you like crazy power. Like when you saw Sauron, I guess using it in the beginning of the movie. Like he was super OP. Like his blade was on fire too and shit like that. So like those are all from the ring.
Yeah, it's like a
obviously those
powerful thing.
powerful rings. Like, it has like a downside. Yeah.
Yeah, you could also like argue that you can get like Harry Potter's like Elder Wand or like yeah.
No,
Yeah, but you need to
don't
be
you
a
have to be
wizard.
someone with powers to have it to use it?
Yeah.
No, because there were Muggles that were wizards.
What was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hermione's parents were both Muggles, and she is a wizard.
Yeah, they couldn't use magic.
Hermione?
Yeah, they.
No, she
Hermione
could.
could.
Yeah.
Because those both parents were Muggles, but she came out like born as like a wizard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
So
I guess
she
I think
had-
her parents had like wizard blood or some shit like that. Her
It
grandparents.
was one
or
of
some
those
shit.
skip generation type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like in there.
Would you even consider that a superpower? It's just bloodline. Like I don't know if that's.
I mean, I don't know. Like, if we're talking about just us regular guys having the weapon out of nowhere, like, we need to have the bloodline beforehand.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm sticking with my Green Lantern shit. I want that.
I think we all are.
Yeah, that's really it, man. We can't change our minds. Like, you got the best. You can't think of anything else. So, all right. Well, that was my question of the day, the question of the week. I'll think of more questions like throughout the ones, and maybe we'll end off on a question every time.
10 episodes left, guys.
10 episodes
10
left.
episodes.
Triple dig. Oh, I had an idea too. Oh, I was thinking like on like the 100th episode or something, we do like a drunk history or so, like a drunk history of like a but DC Marvel version where we talk about like a comic that we really like, and we talk about it and how it turns out, and we're all drunk, and we just do our little history version of DC. So I think that would be maybe funny. We could talk about some different options there, but that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thank you guys again. Thank you for the 90th episode. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Ooh.
I think I found another thing.
You found
Omnitrix from Ben 10.
Oh, dude.
That's good.
That is a good one.
That's good.
Holy shit.
There you go.
Nice. That's a throwback and a half.
And it's not a ring, it's a wristband.
It's a wrist, it's a watch. It's an alien watch. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a good pick.
That's a good one.
Holy shit.
All right, sorry about that.
No, that's cool. That is cool. I would definitely take that if I didn't have the ring. That'd be awesome.
That would be more fun. That would be just as fun to use, I think.
Yeah, it'd be if I can unlock it. Like if I can unlock the whole thing. But yeah, guys, thanks all for watching. Seriously, it was awesome to see everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and we'll be back with more in the future. So, keep your eyes and ears out, and hopefully we see you in the next one. Take it easy, everybody.